All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Art Talk. So today I wanted to talk about the importance of repetition, and it's very simple. It's all about exactly what it says, just repeating what it is you've been doing, what you've been learning over and over again. And I just want to mention, I think about it, our attention span. We have our phones, we have our devices. This is what you have to be able to overcome. Could you imagine if you went to Instagram and all of a sudden the first thing you saw was an image, whatever that image may be, and you scrolled and the next image was the same thing and you kept scrolling and it was the same image over and over and over again? What's going to happen to you? What's going to happen to you is you're going to just start speeding up a bit and going like, what's going on? Why is it the same image over and over again? And also you're going to lose interest very quickly and you're just going to turn it off and give up because you're just going to say, this is ridiculous. Why am I seeing the same thing over and over again? What you have to learn to overcome is doing that thing that would be the biggest nightmare to you, the biggest thing of boredom to you, the most uninteresting thing to you about seeing the same thing over and over again is exactly what you have to do when I talk about repetition. It's about taking something and an idea and having to explore it. The only difference is where we get to do something a little different is every time we're repeating a process. Maybe we're drawing faces. We want to learn how to draw faces. We're drawing maybe a different face every single time. Otherwise, we might even be drawing the same face, trying to figure out a caricature. And I got to do it once. And then I got to do it again. It's not working. It doesn't look right. I got to do it again. And you're constantly making adjustments. That's the ability that we have, is to constantly tweak things. Or maybe it's the repetition and drawing eyes 100 times until you start to really get it. So I'm not just drawing an eye once or twice or working on a hand once or twice and moving on to the rest. Nope, I got to repeat it. I got to do it again and again. Of course, things are going to change and evolve, but every time you do that, you're going to get better. So the power of repetition is so important. The importance of this is so important to start building that habit and that we've been running away from for so long, especially with the way that media is, the social media, where everything is just so quick, so fast, everything's happening, we get bored, one thing comes out, we lose interest, we move to the next thing, and we're just living in a society right now of just going a billion miles an hour, just can't even pay attention to anything anymore. But what we have to do as artists is try to retrain ourselves, try to build up that habit again, and just, if maybe you never even had that habit, but just start to form that habit now. And that's the most important thing that you need to do, that you want to focus on, that you want to pay attention on and with, is just doing this as much as possible. And that's how you get better. And it's the only way to get better. So allow yourself to go through this repetitive phase. Don't look at it as that this is taking so long and I just want to move on to the next thing. I just want to get to the details. I just want to finish everything. Don't get that mindset. Get that mindset of just sticking with it, staying true to what you're trying to learn. Really know your intention of why you're doing this, why you need to get better at this, what your purpose is with this specific assignment that you're working on, and do what it takes. And eventually you're going to start to see the results. But I just don't see any other way. There's no shortcuts. There's no pixie dust. So don't expect any of that. Are you going to immerse yourself in this? Are you going to work on this all the time? Are you going to do this for yourself because you know this is what you want in your life? That's the most important thing, all right? And with that said, that's it. Just focus on this repetition as much as you can. Don't let it go to the wayside, and that's the important thing, all right? I just want to finally mention, as a member of the Silver Drawing Academy and part of Patreon too, that I'm going to be doing a full day 6-hour workshop on June 11th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. And as a member, you will be getting 50% off what that rate is right now. So for being part of this community. And what all you need to do is put in the link that I've provided that you can see below with the promo code. And that's what's going to give you that 50% off. So make sure that you put in that promo code. All right. That way you take advantage of it. All right. Thanks so much. I wish you a great week. Just stay dedicated, stay strong, and make things happen. And most importantly, have fun. I'll talk to you next week. Take care.